Hey everyone, Shabim here and welcome back to the road to glory here with MK Dons. Now this is a big month for us. I feel like we're going to play all of these games. We're going to have Fleetwood in the league, Nottingham Forest in the Emirates FA Cup, and then the first leg of the Carabao Cup against Stoke City. I'll probably skip the Crawley game, maybe the Oxford game, and then we've got the second leg against Stoke, and we've got Blackpool. We've got Accrington standing on the 1st of Feb as well. Now remember, this is January as well, so the transfer window is open. We've had Dujon Sterling and Brandon Cooper both request to leave, which, you know what, they're both not got great potential, so if they do leave, it's not the biggest end of the world. Problem is where to spend the money, because in fairness, a lot of the other players we have on our list are very expensive now. The one that 540 grand for Pellegrini. Not necessarily what I want though, to be honest. 1.1 million. Ida's only 3 point. I can get it for 320k apparently. Maya 2.1. But there's opportunities out there. Should we get the right player? I mean, all these players do have high potential, so there are players we could look at getting. Skip there as well. What I do want though is I want. Where are we? Boom. I would love to get enough money to buy Arp. I mean, he's worth 10.5 million, but he's got that release fee of 4.25. If we can get up to 4.25 million, and I really don't want to, but if I could sell a few players in this window and get that 4.25 million, I would be all over that, because that is a massive player. A massive, massive player. I would be willing to let a few players go. I mean, Sterling and Cooper already on the transfer list. And that's the wrong bit. If we brought in another striker, I mean, we've already got Marja on the bench. Would we let Marja go? I'm just thinking it's just better for our money. It depends what these players are worth, that's the question. I mean, financial wise, Josh Marja is worth 1.8 million. Azanari is worth 1.3 now. We brought him. His value's gone up 160% since we brought him. Goebbels is worth 1.9. Chong's worth 2.8. I mean, all these players. I mean, Christiansen is worth 1.1. Cochrane. I'm not a massive fan of Cochrane, to be honest with you. Both Cochrane and McDonald, I don't see much of them. I mean, they're good players. They're both got good potentials, but they're very plain, boring players. I prefer Bailly in the middle, to be honest with you, rather than those two. We'll have to wait and see how things go, I think. Who knows, if we do well in the Cups, we might get a bit more money as well. So first of all, we do have a game coming against Fleetwood. We're going to have to go in with team... Oh, both our teams are knackered, aren't they? It looks like it's going to have to be Team B, but we do have some injury issues, so we'll let the game do that for us, and we'll change it ourselves anyway. Right, so this game against Fleetwood. Let's see who the game's put in. Claude Maurice, I think we'll probably change that because he's a bit tired. He can't play that often, Claude Maurice. Bless him, he's gets knackered pretty easy. So we'll bring on Vargas. Is that the team we want to go for? That seems alright to me. Let's go with that team then. So we've got Dufy in goal, Vajnaman, Bisek, Chalobah, Kabak, Sterling, Bailly, Tonali, Vargas, Goebbels, De Graaf. Let's go. Come on, get the ball, get the ball, get the ball. There we go. Here's Bailly. Out to Tonali. Here's Goebbels. Bit of a lucky bounce there into Vargas. Out wide to Vajnaman. Get another pull ball into the box. Vajnaman, here's Bailly. Ball bounce around everywhere. Vargas, open goal. Oh my god, Vargas. How on earth have you missed that? It was an open goal, you pleb. Oh, just take a look at what you're doing, man. Vargas. Here's Latomba. Finds De Graaf. Finds Bailly. Oh my god, Vajnaman's in. Vajnaman, you've got to. Vajnaman! Oh my god, thank god for that. Oh my god. What a difficult game this has been so far, really. We really, really have struggled in this game. I'll be surprised if there's many highlights at all before this goal. drew the defender. That's the best thing about this overlapping wing back is, look, the defender gets drawn in there, and then Vajraman's just got all the space to run into, and he had a good finish. It was a good finish, it was. And there we go. It is. I thought it was a good finish. It was a risky finish, wasn't it, really? Going straight at the keeper, more or less. But that does make it 1-0. My God, do we need that. Right, Vajraman with a goal. 20 minutes to hold on. Vargas into Josh Marger. Claude Maurice on the outside takes a shot. Oh, Claude Maurice just on the pitch to replace the injured Tonali. Not a serious injury. It was one he was able to play with for a bit. And Claude Maurice buries it from just outside the box. He took a bit of a bang as he did, though. Hitting that shot first time. Whoa. Claude Maurice is one of the best players we've got, haven't we? He might not be the highest rated or the highest potential, but he just seems to be the best on the pitch. We've got that a bit in our Irish one as well, haven't we? Our Bray Wanderers career mode. Some of the players with the best current ability and best potential, not necessarily the best ones to play with. And Claude Maurice's 6th goal of the season makes it 2-0. It's been a very difficult game here, but it looks like we're going to see off Fleetwood Town and get this 2-0 victory, which we need. Oh, Vajraman plays it through to Josh Marger, who's the fittest guy in the pit. Oh my God, Josh Marger, what was that? What was that? He was fresh on the pitch not long ago. He's the one with the most energy, and oh, I don't know how he hasn't finished that, you know. I really don't know how he hasn't finished that. Marger finding Claude Maurice. Oh, Claude Maurice finds the net again. And Fleetwood, since conceding the first goal, have really just collapsed now. And Claude Maurice is just so good, isn't he? He's just so good. The only issue with Claude Maurice is the really, really low stamina stat. And that's a real frustrating thing on this game, the stamina stats. I mean, Dabo's got the similar thing. He can only last half a game, Dabo. Every single time, he only ever lasts half a game. Claude Maurice is going to be an issue now because he's part of the other team. This team is losing. Sorry, this team is obviously winning now, obviously. But he's going to end up being in the next game as well. Well, in theory, but probably have to give one of the other guys an opportunity. Maybe a Maya or someone like that off the bench. And there we go then, a 3-0 victory in the end. That was pretty good, actually, considering how difficult that game was. The last sort of 20 minutes, it really opened up, and as soon as we scored the goal, Fleetwood just sort of collapsed. That was fantastic for us. There we go. 3-0 victory. Claude Maurice with the man of the match off the bench. 2 goals for him. Josh Marger got a 9.6 off the bench as well. God knows how. He had one opportunity and completely fluffed it. There we go. A great win there for MK Dons. I think while we're here, actually, we might have a look. This is our youth squad update for the month. So, Laurent Bernard, left back, 76 to 90. Ruben Romero, CDM, 84 to 90. Now, this guy has said that he believes he's good enough to be in the main squad or he's going to leave. So, therefore, we're going to have to take him on. He's only 50 rated, which is pretty bad, but that 84 to 90 potential is fantastic for us. We've got centre-back Yu Rong Chai, 79 to 94. I am super hyped about this guy. To get a really good centre-back in this game is quite rare. Chai Young Woo, 74 to 94. 2 centre-backs, both from China. Could be fantastic for us, that could. Ding Jiang Yang, CDM. Again, looks pretty good. Connor Griffiths. Do we just bring this guy up? I mean, he's terrible overall rating, isn't he? But 80 to 86. We just need to probably build the squad up a bit at the moment because we are struggling a bit. Oliver Ziegler, still 15. We can't bring him, but yeah, he was our scout of future star for this season. 63 overall current, 82 to 88 potential. And the last one is David Pignot. 63 current isn't bad, 81 to 91. So I think we'll bring him up as well, just to help boost the squad up a bit. And then we can probably, like I said, maybe sell a couple of players on. And that should hopefully... You know what? I'm tempted, right? And this is a big one for me. A real big shout if I do this. It's a real one that could cause a bit of controversy in the comment section. So, looking at our most expensive players, if we were to buy another striker, we'd have to drop one of our strikers. Now we've got Goebbels and we've got Daka. Now, Goebbels has got an 86 potential, Daka only has an 84 potential. Do we sell Daka for about 4 million quid and get enough to buy Art, who's got an 88 potential? Do we do that? It's a massive risk. Huge risk, but it could be a really good risk. You know what? I'm going to put him on the transfer list. I really want to get Arp in. I mean, if we got Arp in now and sold him in the summer, we can make a serious amount of money. I mean, huge amount of money. And there is a transfer for Latomba. You know what? Latomba's not out of the question either, to be honest. I'd want more money for him, though. They're offering quite a good amount. They're offering 990. I'd want more than that. I'd want to, like... Things we're not really using Latomba. He's on the bench. I mean, are we really considering, like, destroying our squad just to get Arp in? That's the big question here. But then we're not really using Latomba. I feel like moving to the idea of using midfielders as wing-backs is a better option. Something that PJ Toby's taught me, and it does seem to work pretty nicely. I want to up this up to... let's do that, 1.3 million. 990k. Come on, you can do better than that. $1.2 million. Come on. The lowest I'm going to go is 1. Come on, you can do that. 1.1 million. What? Like 100k. Come on, mate. Okay, well, that's that, I suppose. I mean, we do have our new young players, so it's not a major issue if some of these players leave. But, you know, I'm not overly happy about it. It's going to be tricky, isn't it? Also, Tonali injured as well. And these two big cup matches, but Tonali's going to be injured for both these big cup matches. What squad do we have for this? I mean... It's going to have to be this squad, isn't it? It's going to have to be Team A for this one. And then just hope that Team B is going to be Cochrane, and both Cochrane and Tonali are injured in that one. Okay, it's going to be Team A then. There's Leighton, Aarons, Ampadu, Mai, James, Edwards, Christiansen, Dabo, Kubo, Daka and Chong. And it's Nottingham Forest at home in the FA Cup. Forest, of course, in the Championship, I believe, still ahead of us. So, it's a winnable game. It's going to be difficult, though. Kubo takes a shot. Oh! Pantilimon, my God. Ex-Premiership goalkeeper in goal here for Forest. It was a hell of a shot there, wasn't it, by Kubo? It was bending in that top corner. Chong's ball into the middle. It's clear only as far as Ampadu. Mai drop to Kubo. Comes out to Edwards. Finds Christiansen. Dabo out wide to Edwards. Ball into the middle. It's gone way over the top to Lolly. No, 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 no. Oh my God, my defending. My defending. Ah! You bunch of buggers. That was just bad defending by me. Thatcher Sidis gets the goal, if that's how you pronounce his name. It's 1-0 to Forest. My God, there's a lot of people wearing caps there, isn't there? Disappointing. I got a bit unlucky with some of the tackles, and then I got, you know, that Ampadu run there by me was absolutely shocking. I mean, really, really bad. I ran straight past him. I deserve that. I deserve to concede that goal. It's annoying, though, because that's their first attack of the game, really. We've dominated possession in the midfield. Just haven't done anything with it. That's the problem. That was shocking. That was by Edwards. Chong does get on it somehow, though. Christiansen. Ampadu. Making that run. Kubo. McDonald, oh, fresh on the pitch. Replacing the knackered Dabo. Slams it just wide. It was a poor shot, really. Oh, it's not even just wide, is it? It was quite a considerable distance wide. Chong. Into McDonald. McDonald! He's made it 1-1. McDonald off the bench. Only about 10-15 minutes to go to replace the knackered Dabo. Gets himself behind the defensive line. Beautiful little ball by Chong, actually, wasn't it? I mean, look at this first touch ball by Chong through the gap. And McDonald, first time shot, puts into the back of the net. And Edwards is knackered. Well, Edwards is injured, actually. And Anthony McDonald gets the big equaliser. We've been a really good cup team so far. Of course, in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. And now we could make it through with another giant. Well, it's not really a giant killing, but we are the underdogs for this match. Can we pull it off again? Forrest on the attack again. Surprised they get done there for blocking, you know, but seems to be okay. McDonald brings the ball out. Oh. Look for that through ball, but nobody made the run. They started making the run. Pressurising here, look, attacking from the tackling from the front. High press, Christiansen, great first touch. Oh, Christiansen! Oh my god, this lad has got a hell of a hit on him. He's done so well for us so far. Has knocked in some cracking goals. And he's just got to have done another, hasn't he? From 1-0 down, we've turned it around to 2-1. And what a hit by this young lad again. He seems to always pull it off, doesn't he? Look at this. That first touch there lost the defender completely. And then drills it in the bottom corner. And Christiansen, he played it through the legs of the defender as well. Christiansen right in the corner makes it 2-1. I really thought we were going to get knocked out here, you know. I really did. But we may have just about pulled this off. Once again. Ampadu in the middle of it all. And the strong defensive work. There it is. We've done it. Oh my god. Well, I'll tell you what, the last two matches, both matches in this episode have been so taxing to get through, and we've done it. We've only gone and bloody pulled it off. Another victory in the Cup, this time knocking Nottingham Forest out of the third round of the FA Cup. Did we deserve it? We had more shots than they did. Only one on target. How do we get one shot on target but score 2 goals? Anyone figure that one out? Because the first one hit the post, didn't it, when it went in? It's just still weird, isn't it? There we go, though. Time for match number 3 of the episode. It's the first leg against Stoke City in the Carabao Cup. Not a lot of time to rest our players, though. We have had an offer for Claude Maurice. I mean, I know I want the money. I'm desperate for the money, but I can't take money for Claude Maurice. He's too much of an integral player for us at the moment. So that is being rejected. Okay, so due to injuries and fitness, this is the team we're going to have to go with. So it's Dufy in goal, Vajnaman, Bisek, Chalaba, Kabak and Apaya. Bailly and Kubo play in the middle with Claude Maurice, Goebbels and De Graaf as the front 3. Let's go. Oh! All the way across. Big clearance. It's half time. It's been a really tough half so far. It's not been a lot of opportunities. It's been very tight in the middle. And it really has been quite a difficult game so far. Just to break them down. We're getting quite a lot of possession. I'm defending pretty well today, I think. We've tackled them 3 times, apparently. That's it. Possession, 49-51. It's just a case of I'm trying to back off and just not get caught out like I normally do by running past people. Right, let's crack on with the second half. Josh Marger's in. He's behind the defensive line. Marger. Oh, my God. Why did I take that extra touch in? I thought I'd try and open up the angle a little bit, and all I did was let the defender get closer. How annoying is that? Claude Maurice finds Marger again. Cuts back. This time. Oh! I'm making some right dodgy noises. I just realised how bad my noises are, but wow. That was a big chance, that was. And now they're on the break again. Oh, no! Oh, it's been such a tight game and we've conceded right at the last moment. Well, not the last moment, there's 81 minutes gone. But still, Juve's just on the pitch while replacing Iheanacho. And they've only gone and put it in the back of the net, and there we go. Ugh. The lead for Stoke City in this match. Of course, it's not the end, it's only it's 2 legs. So there's still every chance we could come back into this, but it's been such a tight game. I don't know if there's barely any highlights before this at all, but look at that. Oh. Oh, my God, the luck as well. The keeper touched it, and then it went on to hit the post. But somehow it managed to find its way into the back of the net. It hit the keeper, the crossbar, and the post on its way in. Stoke City there really riding their luck. Mame Biramdouf gets his first goal of the competition and makes it 1-0 to Stoke here in the first leg of the semi-finals. Can we do well? Just to point out while we're here, I brought Romero on, the player we just signed from the academy. Look how tiny he is. This is him here. Look how tiny he is. Oh! Trying to find the top corner, but Butland saves. That's not going to go out. I thought that was going to go out. Romero forward. Play for Marger. Finds Azanari. Azanari's on here. Azanari. Azanari! Oh my God. This man. This freaking man. Oh my God. He is our Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He is our super sub. He scores so many goals when coming off the bench. And he's done it again today with a 92nd minute equaliser. I mean, look at that strength. The centre-back trying to hold him back as much as he can. But Azanari had the pace. He had the strength. He drove on and he buried it. Buries it in the bottom corner to make it 1-1. I mean, Stoke do have the away goal, but we are still very much in this tie now thanks to Gianni Azanari, and I'm quite quickly becoming a massive fan of this young lad. I mean, he's not the best potential player in the game, but he's definitely been fantastic for us, and there it is. It was almost the final action of the game, and Azanari, you absolute hero. What a man. What a man Azanari is. Right. So 1-1 at the end of the first leg against Stoke. If we can get a good result in the second leg next episode, we could be going to Wembley, people. Wembley. How amazing would that be? Oh my God, I cannot believe that. I mean, remember though, the teams that are in this competition, all the big teams are gone. We could win this bloody competition, you know. There is no reason why we could not win this competition. I don't think it would be realistic if we did, but like I said, the teams that have been knocked out already, there's not a lot of great teams left in this one. And it's Youth Scout Day as well. I mean, does it get any better? Doesn't get any better, does it? Right, so next time we'll come back and we'll play Crawley. I know. I'll play Crawley and Oxford off camera. And we'll come back for Stoke, Blackpool, and then Accrington Stanley, I believe. But first of all then, let's check out these youth updates. Just let me check the office. When's the third one due? The third one is due... Oh my God, he's available. Why have you not been sent somewhere? Right, where are we going to send you? Somewhere else that's a bit out there, I think. New Zealand? Finland, Sweden, Denmark, Russia. I'm just trying to think of the best places to go. I mean, just a bit different, you know. We've got someone in Cameroon, haven't we? Morocco? Let's go Egypt. I like Egypt. I've been there a few times. Good fun there. Right, so let's check out what we're getting offered this time then. Right, we have been offered some good speeds. Ogner. Oscar Magnusson, goalkeeper. 72 to 94. Right, you're definitely gone. You're definitely gone. You're definitely gone. Robert Anderson looks pretty good. And you're definitely gone as well. Do we continue scouting? Scout network hasn't ended. It's going to cost us... How much does it cost us to sign these people? Is it their value? I mean, you're only 37 to 49, but you've got good potential. Let's sign them both up, come on. Why not? We can make profit on them pretty well. That's going to be a good way of making money for us, I think. Right, Cameroon, you're not good enough. 70 to 90, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. 70 to 90 and 68 to 92. Risky ones, aren't they? Again, but again, there's profit to be made in these players. Definitely profit to be made. De Graaf is happy with the amount of games he's getting. So let's have a quick look then at our youth academy now with those new players. So again, we've still got these guys. Right, so you're a goalkeeper, 49 current, 68 to 92. You're a goalkeeper, 72 to 92. You are a centre mid. You're 39 rated overall at the moment, but 73 to 94 potential. You are 47 rated, 70 to 90 potential. So we have to wait and see what happens with a lot of these guys. Hopefully we'll get them better. Like I said, there's profit to be made in them. That's the main thing. We can do that. Right, so like I said, yeah, we'll be back in a few days' time for our second leg against Stoke. And hopefully we'll sell some players off and get enough money to hopefully bring in Jan Fiat up before the end of the month. That'd be fantastic. Anyway, I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!